Hey there, welcome to our Disability Studies course here at the University of Maryland, University College. My name is Dr. Eileen McCabe-Melcher, and I am your professor this semester, and I'm really looking forward to our 8-week journey together in this class. So I've created this short video to help orient you to our online classroom here in the Leo platform. So here we are in the Leo classroom. The first thing that I recommend that you do is to click on content so you can access our course syllabus here. So first and foremost, I want to let you know that your success in this class is really important to me. So if at any point you feel like you don't understand something or you're struggling, please reach out to me. The best way to contact me is through email. My email address is right here. It's eileen.mccabe-melcher@faculty.umUC.edu. And as you'll notice, you'll also have the opportunity to click on the pager or instant messenger function inside the Leo classroom to communicate that way. However, the instant messenger function is a bit of a misnomer. It takes several steps to go through the platform before I actually get the message. So I highly recommend and prefer that you contact me via the email address that I just read to you. You're more likely to get a much more rapid response that way. I encourage you to carefully read the course descriptions, the course introductions, the course outcomes, and the course material on your own. There is here a really helpful guide, a classroom walkthrough that actually takes you step by step about how to use Leo. If this is your first time taking an online class here at the University of Maryland, please make sure that you reach out and let me know. I know sometimes taking an online course in the beginning stages can be challenging, and I want to make sure that I know that if this is your first time. So this is an 8-week course. It's accelerated. Our time together is exciting, it's productive, but it tends to go by at a really rapid clip. So I check my email every day, generally Monday through Friday, and I typically grade your major assignments within 7 business days. So again, I want you to be successful in the course. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. Then I encourage you to read here these tips for success. I definitely encourage you to participate early and often. Again, seeking support if you have questions about the classes. UMUC has tremendous resources available for you here, namely in the form of the Effective Writing Center, as well as support through our library and tutoring and mentoring centers. So in terms of our late policy, prompt work is expected at all times in the class. There is a 10% per day deduction for late work. So if you're having a medical emergency, if you're experiencing something like deployment, please reach out to me and let me know as soon as you're able. I'll do everything that I can within the guidelines to be able to work with you to successfully help you complete the course, but I need to hear from you if you are struggling or have something going on. So there is no extra credit offered for this particular 300 level course. A lot of our course is very intensive with regard to writing, since it is a 300 level course here. So you'll notice that our assignments, there's a strong focus on journaling as well as writing papers. So you want to make sure that you're carefully reading all of the information about submitting original work, academic integrity, and the formatting of documents. And now we're going to discuss the grading information for the course. So discussions comprise 25% of your final grade. So each week you're asked to participate in a discussion board post by posting one original discussion board posting and then following up with 2 of your colleagues by the Sunday 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time deadline. There are also journal assignments that are due weeks 2 through 8, which are 1-page double-spaced assignments. They're reflections on what you've learned and can apply from the week's readings. We also have one exam, just one exam, which is an essay-based exam, which is due week 6 of the course, which is also worth 25% of your final grade. And there is one final project, which is a writing assignment, which is also worth 25% of your grade for a total of 100%. So now we're going to switch gears and I'm going to explain in detail which all these projects involve. So again, just to reiterate, 25% of the class grade involves the discussion board postings. So each week you must give a substantive response to the discussion board prompt, as well as reply to 2 of your peers. There is a detailed rubric here which explains exactly what I'm looking for in terms of quality and quantity of responses. The second project in our course are the journals, which again are due weekly by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Times, weeks 2 through 8 of the course. So you're expected to write and submit weekly journal entries throughout the semester, again, each week, weeks 2 through 8, in which you're going to reflect on disability issues that we're going to address and explore during the course. In these reflective entries, I'd like you to select a disability issue and elaborate on how your own experiences, discussions, the course readings, and current events relate to this particular issue. So through these journal entries, hopefully you'll be able to demonstrate your understanding of the issues discussed and our readings for the week, as well as use these ideas and reflections to enhance your own awareness and understanding of disability. So each journal entry should be anywhere from 3/4 of a page to 1 page. And again, that is double spaced. So points will be awarded based on the student's self-reflection, relevance to the course, understanding of the topic, and use of complete sentences and proper grammar. So you can use the rubric that's located here above as a guide to help you as you are writing this particular journal entry each week. So we have one exam, again, which is worth 25% of your final grade. That exam will be released on week 6. It is not a timed exam, so I'll release it at the beginning of week 6, and you have all week to take it. So I ask that you complete this exam, which is an essay forum, by responding to the 2 essay-based questions, and then you're simply uploading a Microsoft Word document or other software document that's supported by the Leo platform by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, it's 2 essay-based questions. You'll have all of the instructions. The exam will be released on week 6 on that Monday, and it will be due on that Sunday. You will not have again, it was not timed, so I don't want to, make you anxious or give you too much time pressure related to that. So you'll have all week to be able to write a nice high quality exam, which really reflects your knowledge. So the exam questions are based on the ADA, or American with Disabilities Acts, and it really draws heavily upon our readings from weeks 1 through 4 with a focus on disability identities. So now I'm just going to spend some time reviewing the final major project for this course, which is your applied final project. So this involves an interview with a person who has a disability. This assignment is due on week 8 of the course, and this project is designed to give you some field experience. So for this project, you are asked to interview a person who's experienced a disability at some point in their life. So you are not permitted to interview yourself. This is not an autobiographical assignment, so you are required to actually interview another person. Students are certainly welcome to interview each other, so you could use the student lounge as a place to interact with each other if you need help finding someone to interview. So this illness or disability can be acute or chronic. It can be a short-term or long-term disability. So some examples of disabilities include but are not limited to cancer, multiple sclerosis, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, lupus, fibromyalgia, congestive heart failure. So your questions should reflect the issues and concepts that we're going to discuss and read about in our class. So this is important. Due to confidentiality, please do not share your interviewee's name or any identifying information about them in your paper. So again, this project is due at the very end of the class on week 8. So this assignment requires the following, and I have here all of the point values which are attributed to each particular number. So it makes it really straightforward and easy for you to tell where you're gaining and losing points in this assignment. And if you have any questions about that, don't hesitate to reach out. So the first thing that you want to include is a brief biographical sketch, including whether your interviewee is living independently with relatives in a retirement home or assisted living facility or in a nursing home. So how old is this person now, and how old were they when they first experienced their disability or illness? So number 2, what are you most curious about this person? Number 3, you want to list a list of preliminary questions, which is provided below, although it is expected that you will add at least 5 additional questions to your list as we cover the objectives of the course. So for the first question, you want to ask the person to tell you about the psychological and emotional experiences that have occurred as a result of their disability. You're going to ask your interviewee how their disability has impacted their social life and describe any social changes that have occurred. Then you'd like to ask your interviewee what are the 3 most important facts about disability and healing that everybody must know. Fifthly, you'd like to ask the person how they personally define disability. And then what I'd like you to do is to discuss at least one theory or concept that we learned about in class and explain how it relates to the individual that you're interviewing. So please make sure that you're using at least 2 scholarly sources to support your theory. So this paper or assignment should be at least 6 to 8 pages in length, double-spaced with a 12-point font, not including any tables or the reference list. So the final paper should include a title page, an introduction, a thesis statement, a body, a conclusion, and a reference list. Again, the Writing Center can be a tremendous asset if you need assistance with actually writing your paper. So that summarizes the main project descriptions here in our class. I encourage you to take some time to read the academic policies on your own. And again, reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm looking forward to working with you this term, and I hope that you have a peaceful rest of your day.